Hi Lasbest friends, this is Josh, the Lasbest Science Club facilitator at Riordan. I just came here to show you guys how to make moon sand. So before we do that, I want to do a quick fun icebreaker. So for that, you're going to need a piece of paper and a crayon. You can pause the video now. I'll wait for you guys to do that so you guys can get all your supplies. So for this activity, I thought we should try drawing our favorite sand animal. So that means what animals you think actually hang out on the sand or would be in like sandy places. I'm gonna give you guys time to draw that while I draw my own. I don't know about you guys during this quarantine, but I've been spending a lot of time just drawing and doodling around my house. So, just want to see what everyone else has been up to. Now it can be any animal you want, any animal you can draw, any color. Does not matter if you're an artist, because I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm not the best artist. Almost done. Alright, so you guys should be about done. If you're not, go ahead and take more time, but I'll go ahead and show mine. I made a crab. Yeah, so that's that. For our next activity, if you like animals, that should be fun, but for our next activity, we're gonna be making moon sand. So for this one, you're going to need a measuring cup, a liquid measuring cup. This one's gonna be kind of like easier. You guys should be able to find that one. And a mixing bowl. I'm gonna be using flour and baby oil. After this, you guys should be able to do it on your own. Now, you're gonna use your scooping cup, and you wanna make sure you got at least like 8 scoops of these. They don't have to be perfect, but see, it should be about like that, and then you just go ahead and dump it. Now we're gonna do 8 scoops. 8 scoops, and in that time you kind of notice that the flour is going to be kind of messy, so make sure you're doing this outside. I put in about 4 to 5 cups already. I'm going to try and put in 1 cup of the baby oil. But for that to work, you want to make sure the baby oil reaches about 1 cup, and you want to fill it up till about that 1 cup line mark. Again, you might need a little adult help for this part, but that's not a problem. Just make sure you guys are being safe. To make my moon sand a little bit special, you can add food coloring. After you've had your food coloring, it should look kind of weird, but with a spoon, we're just gonna try and mix it up as best we can. Now, I don't think it's kind of working. I wonder if there's another way we can get our moon sand to change colors. Do you guys think if I add more? That seems pretty dope. Okay. Now that's about like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just add it into my baby powder, and this is where it gets kind of fun. Using your spoon or your hands, you're gonna mix until the moon sand is the way you want it. Now, it's gonna get kind of hard after a minute, and it should start looking more kind of like lumps. When it gets like this, I want to make sure all the colors are in there, but when it gets like this, you can go ahead and start using your hands. And you just want to mix it in until it gets nice and sandy. Now, if your moon sand looks kind of like this, it means you probably don't have enough flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a couple more scoops. You gotta mix it in. So now your moon sand should kind of start holding together a little bit. And what I mean by that is if you take your moon sand, you should kind of be able to make it turn into a ball. Ah! See, mine's a little bit too dry. Do you think we know how to fix that? Yeah, totally. I'm gonna add a little bit more baby oil. I'm just gonna eyeball it from here, only because we now can add more or less flour. So if it's too dry and not sticking together, we add more baby oil. If it's too wet and looks kind of like you're about to start making some weird pancakes, then that means you probably put a little bit too much baby oil. You gotta put in more flour. Now, again, this is a very messy project, so make sure you're doing it outside or that you have permission and help from your adults. And I'm gonna show you now what it should look like. It should kind of look like this. And you should be able to make a bunch of cool shapes with it. Like right now, I totally made a ball. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as colorful as I thought it would be. So maybe next time when we make moon sand, or maybe you guys got better luck than I did, you can tell me ways on how to make it more colorful. Do you think we should add food coloring to the flour next time? Maybe. That could work. What if we didn't have baby oil? Could we use other ingredients? Like, if we didn't have flour? What two ingredients are kind of like flour and kind of like baby oil? Yeah, totally. I think we should use canola oil or like cooking oil. Or what if we had like, instead of baby oil, we use baby powder? Those are interesting ways we can do it. Alright, again guys, this has been a fun little science experiment called moon sand with Josh. I hope you guys have a great day and happy quarantine. Make sure you guys are washing your hands and drinking lots of water. Have a great day guys. See you next time.